thing. Oh. Here we go. One for you.
8 healing.
Yeah.
You don't need to go run like 9 rolls.
All right, cool.
Roll me. Take that number. Add another 8d. Yeah. No. It'd be 9 round 18 d6, and I'm not gonna be anal. You could divide exactly number by number. I don't. Because at that point we're talking pennies to the dollar.
Yeah. You got it.
For like what the healing
54.
will be. So you can divide how you see fit. That's actually a good point. Now I think I don't really know how to do the damage for NPCs who go through that D100 thing. I might just make a base roll of like everyone's at half. Because then it's like the tougher people at half, the weaker people at half. Like it sort of makes sense. I think that like or balances.
62. We got 62 points of healing. How much would you need to be at full, Oriana?
46.
And you, Anushka?
Let me quickly get my calculator up.
What do you say? 40?
40 exactly. Yeah.
You do not have enough info. Because I could drop a healing spirit.
Yeah, I have 62.
I don't think a pistol whip's gonna help us, Alec.
You do 31 each and call it a day.
It's for Laura.
30 each, and then I take 4. Sorry, I take 2.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, you know what? That's more than double their health. She'll take it.
Just take the healing spirit.
So
Take
30,
the healing
yeah?
spirit, top it off.
So that's,
Thank you very much.
This number goes to all of you. Anyone that needs healing gets this number for free because you can just totally coordinate it.
Hang around the rosy.
30.
More than enough. All right.
That's literally averaged. So that tracks. It's enough to put.
And that's for 30 per person?
30 per person if anyone that needs it.
Nice.
Is this on top of what we've already got?
Correct.
Like what?
Yeah.
What Eden gave?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay.
The flower heals for 30. Just kidding.
Oh God.
It's in a different dimension. Shut up.
Do the
That'll top me off.
Do the
Okay,
sneaky,
can I take
quote,
10 of
unquote,
that
sneaky
then?
people.
Or is it just?
Well, it's 30 for everyone. It's not 30
excellent.
divided across all of you. That's the beauty of healing spirit. All of you can play
Excellent.
Ring Around the Rosie on that.
Thank you. I am full.
To the staircase crew, are you guys actually sneaking? I see you guys having that discussion.
I would like to.
we did stealth last time we were coming up here, so yeah, I think I'll.
But that was before the fight and everyone like gunshots started ringing out. So
Yeah, it does seem a bit redundant, but
Yeah,
up
but
to you
also
guys.
nothing's come down, so maybe we should still stealth.
still stepping carefully, so still stealthy.
Okay.
I think.
then the 3 of you in the staircase room are your stealthies.
Nope.
As opposed to your loudies.
Oh God.
So no.
I'm
Well,
putting my
Ugh.
loudies on.
Laura's
Okay.
a whole loudie.
Holy God. Holy
You!
shit.
Oh.
Wait,
not a
oh, you
lady.
rolled with advantage.
Yeah.
Well, it
No.
wouldn't have
Oh,
mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Wait, do you
Yeah,
wear
it was
heavy armor?
first
No,
roll.
no. Wait, you're a barbarian. Do you wear heavy armor?
Oh, wait, no, yeah, she wouldn't.
Legit.
Very.
Are you wearing any armor?
I'm
Because
thinking
medium
armor.
armor can still give disadvantage.
It's medium.
What
Yeah,
What is it?
medium and
Was
light.
it breastplate or is it half plate? Those are 2 different things. So
check your
Oh, no.
inventory.
That's proficiency.
yeah, we're not wondering about the proficiency. Just because you can wear it doesn't mean you are wearing it. So we're wondering what are you wearing?
Ian, what's in your inventory?
What's your equipment?
Yeah.
Bottom of
I don't think you have any armor in your inventory. You have braces of defense. So
yeah.
yeah, so you're not wearing armor right now.
Yeah,
You
so
have unarmored
22.
defense.
I'm the loudest one here.
Yeah, you have
Yours
unarmored
is pretty
defense.
funny.
So
Do you want the average or?
yes, please. No guidance, obviously, because
Okay. 29,
Guidance
11, 22.
I don't know. Some people can do this in their
33.
heads.
I still
A
get the D4 though for stealth for me, so we still
Oh,
get the
okay.
3.
Oh, wait, yeah, so what did
Right.
Laura?
Yeah.
Dorky, roll me a d4. See what that average.
Up by 2.
Very good. Pretty damn stealthy.
Much-
Alexander, you're definitely the loudest one here.
My spurs.
You keep jingle,
Jingle,
jingle.
jangle, jingle.
We're both just like, shut the fuck up. Take him off!
Ting, ting, ting. What? You've been the loudest one here. Ting, ting.
I will die with my style.
How do you get anywhere without dying immediately? You were quiet last time. Why are you so loud this time?
Style points.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
making up
imagine-
in relative quiet.
I'll have to pick the lock again because I closed it before we left.
You would. Roll again, but with advantage because you already picked it once.
Oh, did you pick it once? Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I don't know what to say. Dexterity.
Yep, you definitely picked the lock.
I pick it real good.
You love it a long time. So, you guys once more open up the hatch. Again, it's a sliding, like, horizontal hatch, not like a trapdoor, like you push it up and out sort of hatch.
Yeah, Minna would again do so slowly, like she did last time.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Alessandra will whisper up for her to take a peek.
And she does.
This is so great having this iPad.
Teamwork.
I literally have an entire chat, like,
Yeah.
because you can pop out the chat and it makes a tab.
I think it's the eye patch.
This is
Yeah,
so-
that too.
I was
Oh,
like,
wait, why is it? Wait.
What's an eye patch?
It doesn't let me
What
see
is
the bottommost roll,
Just
though.
dismiss.
Doesn't let me see the most recent roll. That sucks.
It might be if it's not fit to the whole screen.
Roll 20 mobile
If you hit full
sucks,
screen
so-
on the chat, it should. If you can, that should solve it.
Don't know how to do that. Fine. That's fine. I'll just use the normal one. I'll monkey around for later. But yeah, so let's see. You begin to open up the hatch, and once more you're greeted with that sort of floral scent. Very nice, lovely thing in the midst of all this swamp air, blood.
And now we know the cause of it. Or the origin, rather.
Yeah. Menon will try to take a peek and look around. So I assume that is perception.
You look around, and nothing has changed. There's no
Like-
extra growth or anything. There's no like fucking like roof man that's like crouched and like about to stab you in the eye for peeking. Like no, like nothing. There's no there's no roll needed. Like there's nothing
Okay.
else that's been here unless you're paranoid, in which case then roll perception.
Since Laura's not like magical, but like, can any of us like sense any magic in the presence or air?
If are any of you trained in Arcana,
I'm not.
then
Yeah.
the one person that is can
Yes.
roll.
Yes. Big think.
Yeah, Alessander, you're relatively accustomed to the feeling of arcane or just magical energy, not necessarily arcane. It's like putting your hand near like a charged electrical fence, that sort of like staticky ozone that's about the electricity that you just sort of detect ever so slightly. This place doesn't bleed and like, ooze that sort of feel. I'm not talking like here in the lighthouse, but like the zone in general. Not necessarily. It's sort of inversive of that. There's this sort of like lacking presence about it. This sort of like energy that sucks from your own, that sort of leaves you drained on edge constantly. But going up here, it normalizes. So positive, negative, combined, neutral.
That's a good sign. At least I'll take it as such. He doesn't he doesn't comment on that feeling. He'll just instruct. Well, does Manon say she hasn't noticed anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll come up after you.
Very well. And then she'll
Go
climb
for it,
up.
Get off the ladder. Yep. And he'll come up right after.
Climbs up like a little rat person. She skitters off the ladder. You've never seen her climb anything before, and you won't ever want to ever again.
What a freak.
I mean, she's Hollandic, so.
Meanwhile, all the Hillandic NPCs are like, I'll remember that. Lambert in it, like wherever he is like,
Wherever the
it.
fuck he is.
Well, I never.
I'm
I'm
going to
certainly
find your
leaving
dreamer
this
and
year's
smother them.
Listen, if he can come back to cuss me out, then sure, by all means.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. It's a sacrifice you're willing to make.
Mhm. So you guys begin ascending, climbing to the top of the lighthouse area, and the place is, well, as Delvit and America described, it's pretty bereft from its exterior walkway, its catwalk outside the glass room where the lighthouse is. There's actually a term for this. I don't know. Like I know it's a light. It's not a brazier. I like maybe an older civilization is called a brazier, but there's like a term for like what that room is called, and I'm just gonna call it the light room going forward. Yeah, so out around this glass light room, which is obviously capped with the roof of this place, there is a catwalk, and the catwalk itself has a sort of dust, dirt, debris, usual weatherments and stuff like that. And there are two glass doors that lead into the glass light room, and these doors are. Well, one room's open. The other one's fucking gone. And from both of these open doorways, there are these small drooping, I shouldn't say drooping, they're on the ground, vines that just sort of snake in lantern room, according to Google. I wasn't that far off! Yeah, so out from the lantern room, these like vines just sort of like snake and go out. Not to the point where they get to the edge of the catwalk surrounding it and fall, but just sort of going out there, and accompanying them is a lot of moss. This sort of super dark green to the point where it's like nearly pitch black, but has like little blips of bioluminescence, like little glittery lights about it that sort of follow where the vines go and sort of spread out from where the vines go, and they all lead back to this very large flower that stands about the height of two of you put together, and probably is
Which two
thick.
of us?
Which two of you? That's a fair point. Yeah. It's quote unquote growth, if you can call it that, is constrained by the height of the lantern room. The lantern room does go up about like 10, maybe like 8 feet or so. So it does like it's like a tall person getting to a short person's house. Like it's sort of like bent over and hunched.
Well, it's a good thing none of us are Goliaths.
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
Yeah.
Don't I know?
It has pale blue petals in this sort of chrysanthemum flower-esque pattern.
I thought you were gonna say croissant. I don't know why.
Why?
You're racist.
Oh, I demand answer.
You're racist.
You mean a crossing?
God,
Oh,
fuck every time.
Croissant.
A croissant. What the hell?
Croissant.
Right. Well,
Croissant.
as we lay eyes upon this flower, does it appear to be moving at all?
Now roll perception.
Ooh la la. I would also
Ooh.
like to roll.
Me 3.
Let me just take
Those interested may roll.
guidance self.
Well,
Jesus.
Manal, that is a gorgeous flower. Like if
Oh,
it weren't
it's
for the
very
fact that
pretty.
if it's so huge and the last one you saw of it, the last two that you saw of its height, 8 people, that's a gorgeous flower.
I mean, one of them tried to literally kidnap her, so maybe she can't make eye contact with it.
Yeah. It's like seeing your ex, ooh, or your ex's brother. Ooh, awkward. To Alora and Alessander.
Relationship status.
To Alora and Alessander, the vines themselves don't really move. The moss actually very, very, like, in small increments grows and lessens in this sort of pulsating manner. Just like, sort of like, like, I don't know, like goosebumps in a weird way. The plant itself, the stem of it, it does swerve a bit, like leaning back and forth, teetering. You're not sure if that's because it's alive or just because it's very, very windy up here, like 200 feet up. If it is aware, if it has the concept of awareness, it is not aware of you.
Okay.
It's not woke.
A flower? You call this a threat? I faced worse in my depths of this earth.
Next
You
time you
should-
see a flower like this, you should jump into its mouth.
No,
Mouth.
but you do see it moving. Well,
You point towards the moss. Breathe in more
Ugh.
like.
Yes, breathing.
Let's go.
So Zenith is alive.
Maybe.
Where's this moss located again?
It goes basically out from the lantern room entryways
Mhm.
because it follows the. Imagine like a leaf. There's like the spine of the leaf and like the ridges. Imagine the leaf spine and ridges are the vines, and then the rest of the leaf itself are like the moss. So it is based upon the vines to be growing out from upon your initial inspection. So it doesn't encompass all of the catwalk that surrounds the lantern room, which has like a whole 360 like circular pathway. There's like 2 segments of it which grow out some 5-6 feet.
Okay.
The moss does go around the lip, the edge of the catwalk. Like it will grow out down that way.
This is the same stuff that I saw on the ceiling from the bottom floor.
Yes, although you do note that this one has bioluminescence, whereas the other one did not.
Right.
Does
it's
it-
darker.
Does this flower like emit weird smells?
It's
Like
flowery
a
smell. That's what you're smelling right now.
Okay.
It smells pretty nice.
I'll walk up.
I don't know if your
to-
character has ever smelled what chrysanthemum is like, but it is not like that.
Shit, I've never smelled
Okay.
chrysanthemums to my knowledge.
Oh,
I'll go
no.
up to some of the moss on the floor and take a knee by it and just kind of hold my hand up to it. And do I feel that sort of like equalization still, or does it feel more like on the positive side?
Bingo.
Like it's radiating magic. The rest of this place feels like there's an absence of this stuff, but right here it's present, but weak.
So it is alive.
He'll look at the flower and say, "For how long I can't say, but yeah." Why don't you do me a favor? Alora, you seem pretty gung ho to help. Maybe go downstairs and fetch me one of those slugs. Alive or not, if it's easier that way.
Yeah. We'll see which one I bring back. Laura just climbs down the ladder and goes and collects the slug.
You begin going down the ladder. The rest of you see Allura traverse down from the stairway leading up. And as you guys see her coming by, she just jumps down into the pit, picks up this closest slug here. That's like sort of on the wall. It is like up 8 feet or so, maybe 10. And it is latched onto the wall by its own biomachinations. Roll me
Grab
a.
it on the way down.
Ew,
I guess this would be the equivalent of a grapple check. So make me an athletics roll straight.
Suplex is goddamn worm.
Actually, no, my bad. Do it at disadvantage.
Because you're short.
acrobatics.
Athletics.
Oh, it's okay.
It's disadvantage. Oh, didn't even need it. Keck. As you go to grab it, you like manage to get your hands on it, but then now you are coated with ooze.
Ew.
It's just too slick to grab at, especially given that you had to jump a hell of a distance. You have basically like a second to get a grasp on it, and the grasp you do secure on it immediately breaks. The rest of you hear the sounds of I don't know if you guys have heard the sound of a dwarf hitting a knee-high pool of water before, but it sounds exactly like that.
Yeah, sure, cool. Just a
Delver,
very
like,
like shallow
Leans over the edge. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
You're taking a bath
Continue what you're
again.
doing.
What is all that slime? What the- what
Allura,
the-
make me a perception check, by the way.
I don't want to.
Make me a perception check, Allura.
Hear
Very
you.
good. Very good.
Huh?
As you're like thinking about what to do with your now slimy hands, it's like a repeat of the toilet, am I right? As you think about it,
Terrible.
you
Deja
hear this.
vu.
You hear something out from this cavernway over here, the one that you're next to. This one like narrows and like curves around the bend and leads somewhere. You hear the sound of like someone humming. Way out in the distance, not like right around the bend, like way way out there. It's like this cavern is like the equivalency of like a hearing aid for medieval old people where they put a horn to their ear. Yeah, it's like that. And you begin hearing this like it's just sort of like London Bridge is falling down or some shit like tune. I don't know.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No, yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
There we go.
It's funnier that way.
They should
Crash
leave
World.
they should leave the humming to the bard. And then just she pulls out she's got like a javelin. Do you think if like sticking it through the slug like a shish kebab grab it, would that work?
The slug.
What slug?
Mm-mm.
It'll be very interesting to watch.
I-
You guys,
Yeah.
I would say to like Anushka and Oriana, could totally see this. Like, you like look over the edge and just see Laura just like contemplating making like a slug shish kebab, like some sort of Frenchman. Like it's weird.
While this is going on, Crash, I'm keeping watch and catching my breath.
Vaso is absolutely also Actually, I need him. Hey, thanks for reminding, friend. Thanks for reminding. Let's see if he also hears that humming. Let's see.
Dude, they hear it since they're right next to this tunnel. So, anyways, about not hearing shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Vaso's having a time of it.
Think about his
Don't
girlfriend.
worry
I mean,
about
Waco.
it.
I have a passive of 24, if that makes a difference.
You are not in a segue to like have access to the sound, so I'll let
Fair
you
enough.
roll. I'll let you roll perception though.
Ba-da-ba-da. 17
Okay.
respectable.
Very good. Very good. Very good. That's what I hit. Oh, survive one. That's a fat finger to that. So to Kasai and Boar, who are next to these access points, so their DC's lower, and to you, you also hear the sort of humming. I guess you would probably hear it more from either the open main entrance doorway or the maybe like through the thinner glass, because obviously glass is a bit more thinner than a fucking wall.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A wee bit.
Yeah. So you also hear this humming, and it sounds very the same sort of humming that you heard earlier. But yeah, Alora, you have this javelin. You could try to shish kebab this slug. You do notice out of the corner of your eye you have some audience members over there.
Yep.
Nishka
just looking in horror.
Ariana's
I'm just gonna do it.
Ariana's just watching, hands behind her back, just like, I have to see what happens here.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll
Morbid
with the
curiosity, one might say.
Kind of.
You guys, you can hear the gears turning in her head.
Oh, they're a little stuck there. Get some lubricant.
What do you think?
Sorry, with what? Crash?
With your javelin.
Okay.
Yeah, 21 totally hits it. You go and stab it, like, Gah! And as you do, it expires at the end of your javelin. Like, it immediately like loses its like rigidity and structure as it's held onto it, and just is like it's like stabbing a sausage. Like now, like it just sort of droops, and you see that red glow about it fade.
Yeah.
As
And,
sucker, while you hear go,
Wow, what the fuck?
No, it doesn't do that. I will say to all of you that can hear the humming, you hear it stop.
Oh no.
You fucked up.
slug.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Can we get the fuck out, please? I don't want to be killed by slugs, alright? We've gone from plants to slugs. What the fuck is next?
What about
So
the
we are gonna
guys?
spend the
Don't
entire
just
time
count the
in the
guys. They're guys.
The guys who've been killed by plants, guys, and now a slug. What is this shit?
The
Where's the
twins.
Dishka want the book? I don't know if she wants the book. I don't want the book anymore.
Look, I'm just
You can leave.
following orders.
You can leave.
What orders?
Meanwhile, there's just us
You
two
can leave.
chilling
Yeah,
out
like
here.
We
you
can't
guys are
just
not
go.
bound. You guys are at the edge of the zone. Maybe once you guys get into the middle of it, there might be a chance that you can't leave. But you guys are at the end of the zone. You guys can't
Oh,
just
well, in
leave.
that case.
How far up
I
the
don't know.
how far up the wall is this slug over here?
That one would be around also 10 feet or so. Maybe a bit lower. We'll say like 6. Relaunch my roll 20 here.
Laura, if you want to try your hand at this one, I think I can guide you through it.
This is sad dead one. Does she? Go for a second one?
Sorry. What did you say? It's kind of loud in my room. I can't hear.
No worries. I said if you want to try your hand at this one, I think I can guide you through it.
Literally cast guidance, Keck.
Laura just goes ahead. Like, okay, show me.
Can I take the help action here?
You can do one or the other.
One or the other. Guidance.
Because they
is
both take an action. So you're either helping
enough.
or you're guiding.
guiding.
Alright, make another. Well, the thing is, like, I guess it'd probably be better to do the help, because you can't guide an attack roll.
Oh, I thought she was gonna grab it.
Oh, do you want to grab? Yeah, which one are you doing? Because those are two different things. Grabbing it and stabbing it are two different things. Your choice.
I'll try grabbing this time.
Okay, make an athletics check at disadvantage. And you do get the D4 from guidance.
Oh my god.
Don't even bother rolling the guys. Ain't no succeeding on that with the D4. Once more. This one's even lower. Like, mission fucking accomplished. You go to grab it, and you actually tug at it a little bit. And it does, like... You could feel, like, almost like a tug-of-war, like, give to it. But then the slime, once again, gets to you, and your hands slick off. Like, holding, like, a wet burrito.
Maybe try that one over there, the one that's swirling around in the muck over there.
Are you sure I can't just stab this one?
I mean, looking at what happened to the other one, I'd say
I
just
think
go poof.
Do you want
I mean,
assistance?
there's still a dead slug over here. There's still
Do
a dead
you
slug
want
over
stuff over your hands as well? Because I will not be anywhere near you if that is the case.
There's extra fabric. I can just wrap my hands up so it doesn't actually touch me.
I don't know what it goes through.
Why did you have
I'm
to say?
gonna do
Why'd you
the
have to say?
same.
Why'd you have to say?
Hopefully.
I know. What if you went up as a toilet tickler like that one?
Oh my god!
Is that better?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You're just. It's just tragic.
Okay,
Well, this
So
one
tragic.
This one you go
You just
over
pick
to
up off
it
the ground.
and... No, this one you go over to it and it's gone.
Oh.
It saw you like murder its other friend. It was like, yeah, we ain't doing that.
Who knows?
okay. Oriana's gonna hop down just to try and break this curse. Is this one over here gone?
No, it's on the wall.
That one's on the wall. Okay. How high up is it compared to where she's standing?
This one's really towards the top. This one's about 15 feet up.
Would it be easier to go from like the top to try and reach down?
I think it'd be a different type of difficulty. Because you'd have to bend around a curved lip of the cavern to
Yeah,
get to it.
that's true.
Boost me up.
What if I
If you
help
suggest the javelin again.
somehow? Like
Just,
I don't know.
He doesn't take the grab a slug. Apparently a whole party.
throughout my javelin.
A whole party's there.
No, not the javelin! Look, just give me a boost. I have a staff. I could probably
Crash,
get
does
this
it-
off easier.
I could
Does
like
it look like they're eating something off the wall, these little slugs?
Choop, choop, choop.
Roll investigation. Or survival.
Mishka just like
Do I
spying.
get a
like a little
D4
peeper.
on survival for this?
Yes.
And I can guide myself.
You can.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Well, there's a world in which you might still succeed. It's about a 1 divided by 4 to the second power, but there is a world.
So anyways.
You have not attained that timeline, I see.
But I do have an inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
spend it on the slug getting.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm gonna spend it on the slug.
Okay,
survival, yeah?
reroll. Yeah,
Alright.
reroll.
It's gonna
pray.
be even lower.
We'll say that. Hey,
Okay.
Nice.
you jinxed it.
There's
You jinxed
no
the
shot you
jinx.
can miss this time. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, you see the slugs as they're sort of stuck on against the side of the wall, and no, it doesn't really look like they're eating anything. No.
Taking a gamble here. Don't know if you can understand me, little slug. Do you mind coming a little closer up here?
Roll me your persuasion at disadvantage. There's a reason
What?
for this, not just the meme. There is a reason.
+0. Let's go. 9.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. You speak towards the slug, and it has like this I don't know, ripple that goes down its undulating form, just almost like if you ever see what like an intestine looks like when you're trying to like moving bits defecation through it, it looks like that. As like I don't know if it would say it's a response to you or if it's just it just does that naturally. It's hard to tell.
Interesting. Well, this one's all you, Laura. Good luck with that.
So I like sees and hears you guys do all this shit in the background. Well, mostly Boar keep it watch because I was with her. She just looks behind her shoulder at all of you. What are you exactly trying to do?
She wanted to get a slug for some reason.
But why? That's the question. Why?
I don't know. I was just instructed to.
She rolls her eyes. This place is cursed. We should not be interacting with things more than we should. Have to.
You know what? I completely agree. Can we just like go back, maybe follow the rest of the cursed path, and possibly get eaten by something else?
I guess I'll go back. I can't seem to get the slug off here, and my hand is slimy.
Slimy.
I'll just tell the rest.
Actually, so good thing you brought that up. Thanks. Roll me your choice of investigation or medicine.
Oh, I rolled that disadvantage.
Yeah, so it'll be 17. You know how like your hand looks when you've been in the water too long?
Yeah.
Like it's like all pruny.
Pruny.
Okay, I need you to take that imagery and jack it up to like 20.
Oh. Oh, your skin's gonna fall off.
Your skin looks immensely like emaciated and desiccated.
Um.
Well,
You're not taking any damage from it yet,
Okay.
but
yeah.
yet.
We're
You
gonna
don't
wash
want to.
your
You
hands,
don't know
girl.
what happens if you leave it on for like the rest of the day.
I'm gonna go to the toilet.
you go to the toilet. You go to the loo.
the casualness to which that was said.
You go over to the
Practice
loo.
hand hygiene. Come on.
To those of you by the door, you guys could hear Vaso just sort of like he never put away his weapon, but he does like you guys could hear his like armor rattle a bit as he like readies. I think we got company.
What? Where? If that slug freaking attacks us, I swear to God, I'm out of here.
He doesn't say anything in response. He just sort of points with his like shield arm, like sort of like shoving it in the direction of the source of where he thinks the trouble's coming from. I should say trouble. Company, technically. And if you guys go to like the doorway and like sort of lean and peer and peek out of it and stuff like that, you guys can hear the sounds of like wet stepping, like as like something is like walking through the marshland
wonderful.
further down the slope. Not that
Just go
fast,
with
by the
your
way. It's
gun,
more like just quick, like not that fast.
Quick question: is the lighting broken for anyone else?
No.
In what way?
In a way of like where I'm standing, I should be able to see over there. But actually, you know what? The power screen share. Dude. Oh, thank you, Discord, for being so good. There we go. Yeah. And I have hardware acceleration
it's
up before
helping
someone
me.
asks that. Like, and then I move here. It does nothing. Move there. It does nothing. I close
Oh,
door.
yeah.
Oh, the door does something. But like I went up to this window and it didn't change when I went up to it. I was like, what the fuck?
Try refreshing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, it's because you don't have vision.
Oh, it's because I had to redo my token because I deleted the old picture. Okay.
Well, yeah.
that's
Well,
probably
there's your
what it
fucking
is.
problem.
I forgot. I forgot that was locked to the thing.
How much of the dark vision that Keenan can provide?
Keenan gave
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, the only reason you're able to see is because the NPCs have lights.
There it is. Okay, that's a lot better.
Alright, no fault on roll 20. That's user error. So, yeah, so to those of you by the door, what do you do?
Ready my gun and have a peek out the door to see if I can see the squishes. Por favor.
Maybe one of us should let the captain know.
I mean,
I just realized the door. You guys didn't close the hatch, did you?
No.
What Manon and Alexander, what's your passive perception?
Oh
It's just
no.
crawl
16
into
or
the
above,
hatch.
they could have just been hearing this entire fucking time.
Oh.
And now I think about it,
well,
because
then,
it's not
yeah,
like,
no,
it's not like there's a lot of
Alexander
hubbub happening around here, right? It's like dead silent. So if like
We
someone
hear-
farted downstairs, you might be able to hear it up here.
You hear Voss saying, "Oh, I think we have company."
Fucking boss will turn to
I
that
just
thing.
assume
Not the
I'm
people approaching,
done washing my hands.
being.
I don't think there's water for
I'm
above.
sorry to tell you, Alora, that when you go to turn on the tap, no water comes out because you guys are in a fucking rift zone and pipes don't work out here.
I mean, I think there's some knee-deep water, like in the trench, I guess.
Yes, that'll probably make it better.
Yeah, 100% better. So much better.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use some wet wipes or something if you have them.
Yeah, wet wipe. So
Do you have a water skin in your inventory, perhaps?
you should, given that I'm pretty sure it's standard kit, right? Literally.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so you could use that. Just be advised that if you guys are here for a long amount of time, then we better have a different way of finding water, because I ain't drinking this Flint, Michigan water, right? All I'm saying. Oh, it's bad. That's pretty
Still
sad.
bad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anushka and Oriana, America also does like, let's see, Devil will probably go over here and just like ready his gun now. Sort of stand out here with Vaso. You guys could see emerging out from the gloom that is out there. That gloom that is this entire fucking zone. Something, a singular thing walking at you. It's shorter than Alora, probably. Maybe it goes up to your waist. Maybe a bit taller. Maybe like your belly button. About 3 feet or so, 3.5. It's a very peculiar looking shape. It has very long arms, arms that are like longer than the entire length of its body by like double, maybe 2.5 times that. Its legs aren't very tall, unfortunately. In comparison, it only goes like adds like only of the 3 feet it is, like the legs are only like maybe a foot of it, a third of it or so. And it is the body of some sort of the body of it. It doesn't have a head. Let me say that it does not have a head that you guys could see. The body looks to be some sort of jar, an urn. And as it gets closer, it begins to hum.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it's not fun anymore.
Hmm.
And just sort of like walking, like all stubby, legged up here, really casually for walking urn.
Does it seem like it's making a beeline towards the lighthouse, or is it just meandering?
It's walking
by?
straight up here. It's
Oh,
walking
wonderful.
straight up here.
Making its way
Oh,
downtown, and
fucking
we're
wonderful.
downtown.
It's walking straight up here. And let it be
It's-
known, this
it's-
isn't like the jars that you'd see in like Odin Ring, like those sort of jar people. No, this is much more like, it's more like the sort of urns you'd see in like ancient Egypt or Greece. So it's a bit more decorative. It has like a bit of a neck, like a narrowing of it, towards the top.
Egyptian.
So it's a
warrior
canopy jar.
Alexander, Iskandar.
Is there a
Uh-oh.
back door we can maybe sneak out of?
Anything
Or a
that's
window.
that relaxed and comfortable in this area, don't trust it.
That's what I'm.
The best bet is bust through a fucking window at this point.
I'm ready. I mean, bust through. I'm following.
Sandra will keep walking down the stairs, walk past the empty-handed, prune-handed Alora. Say, no slugs.
Just rub it in.
Just a setback, nothing more. That slug will be mine.
The slug will be mine.
Manon will pat you on the shoulder as she passes. You will get it one day.
I've got a feeling Manon's had this conversation before.
Truly slugless behavior.
Slugless behavior! Oh my god, that's cursed.
God.
Okay, tell you guys what? How about we take a quick break? Not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast, and then we can get back in.
This man needs to pee really bad.
I do.
I'm gonna quickly go
I
turn on my
love
legit
that.
blanket then before.
Is it more like a Greek jar or is it more like a canopic jar?
I'm a bit upset no one laughed at my Ishkandar joke, but that's okay. None of you played Elden Ring.
I
Anyway, I'll be
play
right
I've
back.
not played
Ring,
Elden
and I
Ring.
also didn't hear what you said. I wish I would have heard the joke.
I'm back. And yes, that is the jar that you guys should be imagining. Yeah, something like that. Way
Okay,
bigger though.
So it's not. So it's
Very,
not
very
a canopic jar, because that's what I thought. It's one of those. They usually have little heads on them. You said it had no head, of course. Duh.
Yeah, it's not like the ones that like I think it was 4 used in mummification, one for the heart,
Yeah.
one for the brain, one for like the liver, some like parts of the specific
Organs,
parts like that.
yes.
Yeah, it's not like
Canopic
that. No.
Organ jars. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome back.
By the way, are we going to get a short rest here? Because if not, I was waiting for the short rest to ask about the Anushka thing.
They got a short rest. You guys were busy. Although at this rate, none of you might be getting a short rest. 'Cause you get
Yeah.
interrupted and doing other stuff. I guess Keenan's still fine though. Smile.
Hell yeah.
All the short rest based features a cleric gets back. Count of any.
Channel divinity.
Which is solid.
I am down one,
You are.
so I would get that back, which would be nice.
Just wait for everyone to get back, and then we can get back into it.
The only thing I'd really get back on a short rest is my 13 hit points. So I'm fine just skipping one.
I wouldn't bother getting anything back because
Rogue, yeah.
yeah, I would maybe
Yeah,
if
now that you put that out, that's really like now that you just said that, like yeah, because Gunner is the core design of it was initially based out of the Rogue sort of template. So it's interesting that I think about like yeah, you guys don't really get anything back on.
Right, I'm back.
Sure.
Sorry.
Like the only resource I
dare
have
you.
to expend is Deadeye, and that
Deadeye.
goes back on a long rest. So
Yeah. Huh. Are we all back, or are we waiting on people?
roll
I
call.
think we're all back.
Durkee just
Oh.
got back.
Okay.
Garth-Mod.
That's it.
Back.
That's everyone.
Ah, nice to see that. I'm so